In the vibrant king's garden, the sun shone warmly over rows of delicate roses. Their petals danced gently in the soft breeze, filling the air with sweet perfume. In the midst of this beauty, a newcomer arrived quite by mistake. A small cactus, standing awkwardly amidst the sea of blossoms. "Oh, what a peculiar-looking plant," murmured Ruby, a tall red rose. She leaned towards her sister Lily, whispering, "Do you see those sharp spikes? How very unfitting for our lovely garden." The cactus heard the whispers and felt a little prick in its heart. It was the only one with spikes among petals so smooth and soft. "Hello," the cactus greeted, trying to sound welcoming. Lily turned slightly, drawing her leaves closer. "You must be confused," she said gently but with a hint of distance. "This place is not quite for cacti, you see." The cactus felt its roots tighten with worry. It wished to belong in the garden but found itself unsure how to share space with the elegant roses. Day after day it tried to hide its prickly exterior, adjusting its position to catch less sunlight and drawing less attention. Yet, the roses continued to sway gracefully, exchanging tails with the breeze and sipping eagerly the morning dew. None of them paused to listen to the cactus, who stood silently beside them. One pleasant afternoon, as the sun played hide and seek behind the clouds, a friendly garden caterpillar named Charlie inched by. "Oh, hello, you're new," chirped Charlie, stopping next to the cactus. The cactus brightened slightly. "Yes, I am. I'm not quite like the others, I'm afraid." Charlie observed the sharp spikes curiously. "You may not have petals, but you have something special, I can tell. Everyone here has their own little charm." The cactus felt a tingle of warmth at Charlie's words. "Thank you," replied the cactus, feeling somewhat less alone. Just as the day seemed to close peacefully, the sky turned a deep shade of orange. A dry spell began its silent sweep across the garden without anyone noticing. In the days that followed, the sun grew hotter and worry started to bloom alongside the roses. The once proud Ruby began drooping, whispering anxiously, "I feel so weak. Where is our morning dew?" Lily looked troubled, her leaves dulling. "The heat is too much to bear." The cactus watched quietly, its own sturdy exterior taking the sun's harsh embrace with familiar resilience. Remembering Charlie's words, it began to consider offering help to its fellow garden dwellers, hoping they would see more in its presence than just spikes. As the days turned hotter, the roses grew increasingly weary. Their leaves sagged and their colours faded. The once resplendent garden now carried a whisper of distress. Feeling an undeniable urge to help, the cactus mustered the courage to speak to the roses. "Excuse me," it began softly. "I know I may not look like much help, but I have something that might aid you." Ruby looked up, her voice just a murmur. "What could you possibly do?" The cactus gently explained, "Inside me, I store water. It's how I withstand the sun's strong rays. I can share it with you if you'd like." Lily, though skeptical, saw hope glimmer in the cactus's words. "Do you think it will work?" she asked, part of her clinging to that sliver of hope. The cactus nodded. "Let's try. All we need is to get close enough." With a careful shuffle, the roses moved in as close as their delicate forms allowed, sharing warmth and proximity with their new friend. Slowly, the cactus released droplets of water, offering life to its companions. Over the following days, as water seeped from the cactus to the roses, they began to look healthier, their petals regaining some of their lost luster. Ruby and Lily exchanged relieved smiles, their gratitude growing towards the cactus. "I never knew you had such strength hidden beneath your spikes," Ruby admitted, watching the cactus with newfound respect. The cactus smiled. "I may look different, but I understand the struggle against the sun. I'm glad I could help." In the sunlit garden, a change took root, not just in the condition of the roses, but in the way they perceived their spiky neighbour. The cactus that once seemed a prickly intruder was now essential, teaching them more than just survival, teaching them about unseen strengths that lay within everyone, no matter how different they might be. With the help of the cactus, the roses learned to better conserve the precious moisture they received. A newfound appreciation blossomed among them, for the cactus had become much more than just a garden companion. It was a protector and a friend. As days passed, the weather finally softened, and gentle rains returned to the garden, nourishing the earth and refilling every flower's spirit with life. Ruby and Lily stood tall and vibrant once again, their petals rich and fragrant. "We've learned so much from you," Lily said to the cactus, her voice brimming with gratitude. Ruby nodded in agreement, adding, "Your differences make you strong, and that strength became ours too." The cactus, no longer feeling out of place, smiled warmly at the roses. "Thank you, my friends. Together we make this garden a more beautiful place." The garden, once marked by stark contrasts, now flourished with its unique blend of soft blooms and resilient spikes. Visitors to the king's garden marvelled at its beauty, unable to miss the harmony that told a silent story of unity through diversity. In the heart of the garden, Ruby, Lily, and the cactus stood together, a testament to their shared journey. Their once independent worlds now intertwined, where differences were not only accepted, but cherished. It became clear to everyone, even those passing by, that a blend of strengths could create something far richer than petals alone. Through the warmth of friendship and the beauty of acceptance, the garden thrived, swaying to the gentle melody of unity. In their harmonious bloom, the message of the garden whispered softly to those who would listen. Being different is a strength, not a weakness.
If you enjoyed this story, leave a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel so you don't miss future content.